Welcome back to Hangar Garage, and this is a second video on my 1986 Honda CRX. And if that doesn't interest you, the back probably won't interest you either. It has a Ninja 1100cc engine swapped into the back, and it is very obviously homemade. But today I managed to get it actually inside the hangar. That was quite an ordeal. I had to put in a U-joint right there, because without that U-joint, this right rear wheel just kind of does that. But now it's time to actually finish installing the U-joint, because I didn't really do it very well. Got the U-joint fully seated, and now it's time for a test fire. Well, that kind of runs like crap.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Crazy enough, it seems to be way happier with fuel in it. And now it's time to attempt a first drive. I actually completely forgot this has no reverse gear because it's a motorcycle engine, so I've got to push it out. Turned around, attempt number 2. This is so insanely loud, but it's working. It's smoking quite a bit, but neutral is pretty hard. It's like a motorcycle, so it's in the middle, but I'm not used to doing it with my hand. slight issue. The issue became more than slight. Yep, that's not ideal. Well, the first test drive went great. Fantastic noise. Well, I mean, not really. It doesn't sound that good. It sounds very shrieky, but insanely loud. And the second test drive was going great for like 30 seconds. And then this U-joint decided to stop being one piece. I guess they're not really one piece, but it stopped being a U-joint. So I am now pretty much back to square one. I think this is happening because there's a lot of stress on the U-joint, the way the suspension is designed, or not really designed. So now's probably a good time to mention what my intentions are with this amazing vehicle. And they are not to keep this engine in a Honda CRX. No offense to Honda guys, but I'm just not into them. Not that this is a good example of a Honda, but I don't really care for it. It's extremely ugly. But that's mainly down to the styling someone went with. But the intention with that car is to rip all of that out and transplant it into this, a 1991 AutoZam Scrum. I made a video about this a while ago. It kind of was over the course of a year where I bought this. Well, I actually bought two of them and swapped the engines between. So I had a shell, then I had a good one. Sold the good one. Now I have the shell of an AutoZam Scrum. And I thought I wanted to make it kind of interesting. I wanted something to learn fabrication on. So I went with the BPO5 from a Kia Cephia. This is pretty much the same engine that's in NA8 Miatas from 95 to 97. And this is the whole front end from a Kia Cephia, 5-speed transaxle, and all of that good stuff. And when I say good stuff, it's just junk. But I very quickly lost interest in this and realized that I really don't have a desire to drive a K-truck with just a regular sounding 4-cylinder in it, or really drive a K-truck at all. So I just kind of stopped on this project because it was boring, but then I saw that beauty for sale on Facebook Marketplace and decided that sounds more interesting. So in the next video about this project, this is probably all going to come out and get taken to the junkyard, and then I'll just have the AutoZam shell left over. And this exquisite example of an automobile is going to be completely taken apart and sent to the junkyard also. So in theory, if I stick to my word this time, then eventually I'll have a K-truck with a Ninja 1100cc engine in the back, but that may or may not actually happen. Thanks for watching.